Hi, welcome back to the Adventures of Dementia Man. I'm Heather.
And I'm Mark.
Today we thought we'd talk a little bit about our daily routine. We try to stick to a rough routine, certainly on normal weekdays. And as you'll have seen in our last video, we've now moved into our house. We've got all the festive season out of the way. So we're trying to get back on track with our routine. And we thought we'd run you through it, tell you why we think it helps us to have a routine, what we do, and generally give you an insight into our normal day. So, Mark, off you go.
Well, what can I say?
Why do you think it's important to have a routine? Why does it help you?
Yeah, I find it very helpful because I know what I'm meant to be doing at a particular time. Obviously, that in these sort of type of things, you can go awry a bit, but if you can just keep going and not get distracted, what's the word? Distracted. Well, thank you very much. Then it makes life a lot easier for me anyway, because I know I'm going to do this on that day, that on that day, and etc. etc.
Yeah, I think routine helps everybody, but it definitely helps us to keep on track of things, doesn't it? It doesn't always stick to the specific routine. You can't do that.
No.
And, if things come up, you've got to be prepared to be adaptable. But on the whole, this is what we do on a normal weekdays. Do you want to run us through the routine from the point we wake up?
We wake up and then we do a thing called Headspace, which sort of sets us up for the day. And it's all about making sure that your brain is going, really, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a little mindfulness app. You may have heard of it. We use a couple of different apps. We use the Headspace app and we use the Calm app, and we've been doing that for quite a number of years now, and just do a little 10-minute mindfulness exercise. And we've discovered that if we don't do it when we wake up, we'll just never be in the same place. That's to get round to it. So that's what we do.
And it is helpful actually as well, because it lets you be okay about things like I'm not doing it very well or things like that. But it doesn't matter. It's don't get het up about it, to use that phrase.
It helps you get a bit of perspective.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so that's about 8 a.m. The alarm goes off at 8 a.m. and my coffee machine. Yes, I do have a coffee machine on the timer in the bedroom because that's what motivates me to open my eyes in the morning. That starts off, and the daylight clock gets lighter and lighter and makes me think that the day is starting, and then the alarm goes off if I've slept through all of that. So we do our mindfulness app, and then you boing out of bed.
I boing out of bed, yes, because I quite like doing that as well. And
you're more of a morning person than
I am. I am a morning person, really. And I do the wait for it. I do the getting the breakfast, yeah. I get the breakfast sorted, which I like doing anyway because I like being tidy, and
nobody will get that if they're not from South Wales.
No, not. But some people will.
What do you have for breakfast?
What do I have for breakfast? I have. Let me think. Right. I have muesli. I have 5 fruits. And I have water. And that's about it, I think. Nuts. Oh, nuts, yeah. Seeds. Forgot the nuts. Oh, and seeds, yeah. But the nuts. I'm nuts, and so it's very good.
Saying nothing, really. I tend to have my breakfast a little bit later because I find that if I don't go and sit down at my desk and immediately switch my computer on and open a few screens, then I faff around for the rest of the day and get nothing on. So I set all the work stuff up, then I have my breakfast. So you've had your breakfast, then what you do?
Then I do. Heather bought me a nice book of dogs behaving badly. So I send that to Heather and also to Rebecca, our daughter. And
yes, funny little picture every day, isn't it, of a dog that's been naughty
and things like that. So I do that, and then after that, I get my kit on, as it were, and that is for my exercises, which I love. If you know me, you'll know that I love my exercise.
What kind of things do you do? Tell us a bit about that.
Okay, what I do is I start off doing, let me think. Wait for it. What's the word? What am I doing? It's
the exercise bike?
The exercise bike. Yeah, my exercise bike. And I do 20k on the static bike, which is wonderful. And after that, I have various things I use for my when I'm doing exercises, and that's weights, or it might be doing other things that you can do on these sort of weight type things, and I just love it.
How do you think it helps you doing exercise? How do you feel beforehand, and how do you feel afterwards? What's the advantage?
Okay. So what I like is because I like exercise anyway. I just get my kit on and I'm in the zone, if you like. And it takes me a while not to get on. That's it. I'm still there. I keep going.
Way too perky for his own good sometimes.
So yes, that's what I do.
So you do that, and while this is all going on, I'm on a whole different floor, fortunately, getting on with some work, and we rendezvous about 1 p.m. for lunch.
We do.
Have a bit of lunch.
Yeah.
And then after lunch, if I've got more work to do, I'll get on with bits and pieces of that and admin and all the other stuff that needs doing. And
now sorry, go on.
No, I was just going to say, what kind of things do you do in the afternoon?
What I would do, is sorting out stuffs, because there's still stuff that needs to be sorted out regarding the house and things like that. And so I'm pottering around, if you like.
Some days you have chores to do, don't you?
Sure, I have chores. Yes. Yesterday I was doing ironing for Heather and myself, and I have chores that my daughter makes me do. No, that's not fair, really. I said I'll do her ironing, so that's what I do, and do all her ironing, and then I come back.
And you've got some other things that you do. You do things like writing in a journal.
Oh yes, yeah.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about that? Why you do it? What you think?
Yes, I have a journal. Partly because my handwriting has never been good, but I'll try and get it to look better. But it is what it is, because that's how I write. I managed to get 2 master's degrees, so that's not bad. So what did I mean? Off on a
distracted
tangent.
Yourself.
Yeah, I know.
That's not the dementia. He's always done that.
Yes, indeed. Oh,
yeah. Write in your journal. Yeah. You were telling me the other day you start off writing just about anything.
Yes,
and then you get into it a bit, don't you?
Yeah, that's right.
So what kind of things do you write about?
Sort of what's been happening in the last few days or something like that. It's fun in a way, because I'll just write anything. Some days are better than others, I must say. Sometimes you just can't think for no reason in one sense, but it just just happens. But generally, I'll sit down and just write, and I say just get my lines going, as we like, and off we go. I make Heather laugh a couple of times.
It's entertaining to read. Do you think it helps, like, with aspects of the dementia, like remembering stuff we've been doing and actually putting it down on paper?
Yes, it does, yeah. It's so yeah, it's good. It really is.
I think the thing with that as well is to just not worry about it. If you can't write in the same way as you maybe once could, which is probably the case for you, just do it. Nobody has to see it. I mean, Mark doesn't mind me looking at his, and it's always entertaining to remember. He remembers things that we've been doing that I've forgotten, but you don't have to do that. You can just keep it for yourself. But it's a good little exercise. So the afternoon passes really with us doing the stuff we need to be getting on with, and then have our tea or evening meal about 6 p.m. We sometimes cook that together, don't we?
We do, yeah.
Because you quite like cooking.
I do like cooking, yes, and you do as well. So good team.
Yeah,
we're a good team anyway.
Yeah, so you help out with aspects of that. You probably wouldn't follow the recipe on your own to do it, but we do it as a team.
But that's right. I mean, if I didn't have dementia, I would do it myself.
Oh, obviously, obviously.
But I haven't, so I can't.
So we make our food and we sit down and eat that.
We do.
And we've started putting some music on while we're eating our tea.
Yeah, we do indeed. Yeah, something
nice
gentleish. Yeah. That's right. Not threat metal.
Yeah, Mark will quite like thrash metal. But I don't want that.
I don't actually. I actually don't really.
No, I
don't. I just say that. It's the Who.
I think anybody who's watched more than one of our videos will know it's the Who that is the band of choice.
Yes, indeed.
But we don't have them very often while we're having our tea.
No,
something
indeed.
A bit more gentle.
No, that's right. And then once we've had our tea, we'll sit down and read our books.
Talk a bit about how we got into doing that, because you didn't used to kind of read very
no,
much,
not really.
For studying.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know really. I think it's calming. So again, and calm is really good. I think if you've got dementia as well, because you're calm, and that says it all really. So the thing to do is to find something that you find keeps you gentle, if you like, and not anxious of anything. Because I'm reading Spike Milligan book at the moment, which makes me cry all the time anyway, because he's fantastic.
You can cry with laughter, I hasten to say.
Oh, indeed, yeah, yeah.
Not cry with
No. It's and things like, but I mean, I'll read all sorts of things. It's nice to have just something that you like to read.
You've read a lot of biographies lately, haven't you? Sports, football, and just people that interest you.
Yeah, things things you like, people you like, things like that. And there's plenty around, of course.
And also, in a way, you wanted to make sure that you kept practicing reading, if you like.
Yes,
and reinforcing those neural pathways.
Yeah, that helps.
And it's quite interesting because when you started off reading again, you were using the reading room.
Yeah.
We talked about that way back in one of our previous videos. I'll put a little link up here. But you were using that a lot, but you don't need to use that so much now, do you? You've got right back into it. Yeah, so that's good.
This is it. It's getting the right books, if you like. I mean, and there's loads of books, obviously.
Just do something you enjoy.
Yeah. That's right. And then after that, we like K-dramas.
Yeah, we've really got into K-dramas.
Yeah, which
lately,
you don't
Korean dramas, if you don't
know
them. And Yeah, so we've been through a load, haven't we?
We
They're
really have.
very entertaining,
Yeah.
and a nice, relaxing, like watch in the evenings. And
Yeah.
what do you find with those? Because they're subtitled, aren't they? But they actually move relatively slowly.
Yeah, they're not too bad to follow.
Yeah, you manage that.
Yeah.
And it's always quite dramatic, so you can follow the action.
Yeah.
Going on.
I'm also following. What's that called?
Squid Game.
Squid Game.
I don't watch that because if you know anything about it, you'll know it's pretty violent and gory.
It's terrible, but yes, yeah.
But Mark likes that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But you watch that after I've gone to bed.
Yes, yeah. That's right. And if it's football on after Squid Game or whatever, or your drama, then we will. I'll probably stay up a bit for the football.
Yeah, by that point, I've had enough of the day and I've gone to bed because carers get tired.
Otherwise, if there's no football, then I'll listen to some music and things like that.
So basically, that's our routine. At the weekends, it's a little bit different because we tend to try and get out and go walking, and you'll know that if you've watched some of our other videos. But you know what you're saying about trying to keep everything quite calm and routine. Having that set-ish routine helps with that, I think.
I think so, definitely, yeah. Otherwise you don't know where you're going or what you're doing. And gets flustered then.
Yeah, it's nice to know kind of what's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we have things written down on the calendar as well, so we know what's...
I mean, if there are sudden problems, then, you know, you have to deal with them. But it's not the end of the world, is it?
No, you just have to be a little bit adaptable, but having that general structure, I think, does help both of us. So, well, that was a bit of a ramble, really, but I think what we're saying is, you know, if you're struggling to get some kind of structure, you know, try having a simple routine that at least certain points in the day, you know what you're doing, and see if it helps for you, and tell us a bit about it, because we'd really love to know what kind of routine works for you, so that we can learn some more tips.
Yeah, because you know, people are different, and so they might have, you know, better things, you know, give us good tips or something.
And that's key, really, isn't it? It's what works for you, because what works for us might be completely irrelevant, but what works for you, tell us a bit about it. We'd love to know, and I think that's it for today.
There is indeed.
So we look forward to seeing you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you get notifications about our videos, and we'll see you when we have something else to say next time.
Indeed.
Bye for now.
Bye-bye now.